Hey, what's up everybody? Today we are talking about my favorite single-player Backrooms games. Jingle, jingle, jingle. That's right, the Backrooms, the popular internet lore that was spawned from this liminal image. We have 4 amazing games that you've probably never heard of. I'm super excited to share them with you, so let's jump into the video. Dream Logic is the most horror-focused game on our list. You play as a detective investigating missing people who have disappeared under mysterious circumstances. With a strange knock at the door, you clip through the floor and fall into the back rooms. Now you'll have to put those detective skills to use and solve a few puzzles in order to escape. Dream Logic has some classic horror elements with a few decent scares to get your heart pumping. It includes classic Backrooms tropes like yellow walls, pools, parking garages, but it also has some things that you don't typically see in Backrooms games to make you feel like you're lost in a dream. Dream Logic is a surreal, dreamlike horror experience, and that is why it's earned a spot on our list. The Backrooms Lost Tape is the most well-rounded game on this list. You play as a movie theater attendant who clips through the floor and falls into the back rooms. A lot of the horror in this game comes from a sense of unease and tension, with a few jump scares to capitalize on the mood. While it's technically a horror game, there's only one chase sequence that happens in the game. If that's not your cup of tea, there are ways to avoid it if you're clever. The story is just one of the lost tapes so far, but the developer has said that the second tape will be released for free, which is pretty awesome. The price will go up after the second tape is released, so if you're interested, it may be worth it to pick it up before then. The mix of feelings from dark and creepy to cute and heavenly are what make this a well-rounded experience, and that's why it's earned a spot on our list.
Anemoyapolis. I think that's it.
Anemoyapolis is the most unique game on this list. You play as someone who stumbles into Anemoyapolis, a giant underground facility, kind of like a mega mall entertainment center. In order to access the entertainment and escape, you'll need to collect hidden tickets that'll allow you to access the next levels. Being lost is where most of the horror comes from. One unique aspect is the fact that the map actually changes as you play. As you progress, the game makes you feel like you're lost and going in circles, even if you're progressing. There's little in the way of actual scares or entities that you'll encounter, but it's that feeling of being lost and not knowing if you're going in the right direction that makes this a horror game. Without spoiling too much, Anemoyapolis sets itself up to have a sequel. However, the developers have been quiet on it for quite some time, so people are unsure whether or not more will be developed. Which is kind of a shame because the story is super interesting and I'd love to know where they were going to go with it next. Despite that, I think it's still a worthwhile experience. Anemoyapolis is a super interesting game with a very unique concept and very clever design, and that's why it's earned a spot on our list. The Complex is the best looking game on this list. You play as a researcher sent into the Backrooms with your team to investigate a mysterious situation, but of course, things go wrong as you clip through the floor and find yourself trapped and alone. I'm starting to notice a pattern here. The Complex is mostly just a walking simulator, but it perfectly captures the feeling of being alone in an endless maze with nothing but the sounds of humming fluorescent lights above and the shuffling of your feet on carpeted floors. In my opinion, this is the perfect depiction of the Backrooms. I honestly cannot get over how real the Complex expedition looks. You will feel like you're actually lost in the Backrooms, which is why it's earned a spot on our list and why it is my favorite single-player Backrooms game. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please give this video a like. If you enjoyed this content, also be sure to subscribe. I put out videos like this all of the time. Let me know in the comments down below which game was your favorite on this list, and if you're looking forward to playing any of these. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.